Alright, we've got a 2008 GMC. It's a Yukon XL. And what I've got is I've got an Arnott front shock conversion kit for it. It says it's made in China. Alright, so this is what the old magnetic ride, auto ride suspension struts look like. Okay, this is taking the spring off. It's got that funny little end on it for the plug, and I'll show the plug in a minute. What you'll also need to take these little guys off of here. Okay, you'll need these, so don't let them get lost or thrown away. You can see I've taken them off there. So that's what the old ones look like. They're seized up and they need to be changed. These magnetic business things, they'll fail and really fry some suspension parts. Alright, so I've got it bolted in. See, that's where those little clips are with these bolts. You're going to reuse those. I reused the GM Chevrolet style nuts. They're locking nuts on the top there. I went ahead and reused those with Loctite. And you put this little clip back, and of course you've got your connector left over. Alright, this is it's supposed to go on top like this, okay? Well, it doesn't do that anymore. We've got a kit. This Arnott kit comes with this little guy here. Okay, you screw this onto the top of one of those like this. Well, it doesn't even look like it fits on there. Maybe, yeah, they've got it going in the middle. Alright, well, you put it on the top, in the middle. Doesn't really matter where. And I'm going to put Loctite on it because I don't want that sucker vibrating off. So hang on a sec. Alright, so I put a little bit of Loctite on there. I'm going to screw that little guy on. Alright, I'm going to tighten it a little bit with a wrench. Hang on. Now what they've done with this kit is they've made this little module that plugs in, okay? Plugs into the factory spot. Okay, and I guess this other business is like a heat sink, and it places it in almost the same position that the old one goes in. So you can get it together with one hand. There we go. Screws onto the top of this little guy here, like so. Looks like it's an 8mm on top. So I'll tighten that up in a minute. And so this part here, you'll have to remove this end off of here. And I doubt seriously I can do it with one hand. I'll try. There we go. Look at that. Wow, that's some skills there. How about that? So yeah, you just take this little guy off the end and get rid of it. And then it's just going to plug in. It's going to plug into this little adapter thing that they've made. One-handed again. And it's probably got a keyway. Let's look. And it's keyed. Okay, so yep. So you turn it around. Plug that little guy in there. There we go. Now that's it. Now you want to clock this thing however it feels the best. It's resting in that position there. That's good enough for me. It's not touching anything. The wire is in just about the stock position. So that's what you want, okay? I'm going to tighten that up with an 8mm here in a minute. I'll go over a few things. Now when I took this strut off, I put it back in through the hole right here, okay? And I'm going to show that in a minute on the other side so that everybody can have a good look. Other than that though, I've got my ball joint together there. There's the ball joint with the grease zerk. Now that's about as good as it's going to get for position. So you can turn the steering wheel clockwise a little bit to get some more space, because that's how things are sitting there. But yep, that's it. I'll get caught up on the other side in just a minute.